We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight it's Game 3 of this 4-game set between the Chicago Cubs and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next, Randy Armstrong gets the start for Pittsburgh in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
You know, Matt, he wasn't all that bad in his last one. In a day and age where we don't see a lot of complete games, 6 full innings in his last one, and if they can score him a few runs, he has a chance to win this one here today.
Now at the plate, A.J. Pollard, and we are set for baseball here this evening. And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, Dero?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup, and the one thing that jumps off the page is that they're last in hits in the league. You might be able to get through a long season with 2-3-run homers every now and then, but I'm telling you what, you have no chance of going to the postseason and waiting on a 3-run bomb, because you're facing nothing but 1s and 2s. If you're going to beat up the 3, 4, 5 guys in a rotation, you have to find a way to create more scoring opportunities against the 1s and 2s.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Hey, you know, Dero, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but he's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty's zone, without question. You know he's going to elevate. It's north-south, so you're aware of it. As a veteran player, you can live with that.
But a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now, and you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. First pitch coming. Here it is. That's a tough take. The windup and the 0-1. Changeup in for a strike. First inning as we're just underway from Pittsburgh. Count remains at 0-2. Here's another 0-2. A little bouncer that goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. The 0-2 once more. Locks him up for strike 3. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. A 0 for the Cubs to start. The Pirates coming to bat. You're watching MLB Network. Mike Minor will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy has really struggled coming into this game, right? The league is hitting just under 300 against this guy, and that's something he really needs to improve on. And it'll be interesting to see if...
Now, Ryan Brummett. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Ryan Brummett.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Leaves a slider right over the middle. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, coming off last night's W, we had a chance to catch up with the manager. He just liked the way guys are playing. They're showing up to the yard ready to go. They're playing as a collective group. A lot of good things happening in this clubhouse.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul. The 1-2. He's down low and he gets the call. Strike 3 looking. Now a moment here at PNC to take a look at the Pirates lineup card in this one. What's the key for them tonight, Hero?
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average. What that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs.
And that's in there for a strike. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. And this is fouled at the plate. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. And he takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first, 2 away.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Minor gets the sign. First pitch on its way. Ripped down the first base line. He dives, but he can't pull it in, and it's down the line into right.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Tyler Wiggins, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race. From the stretch. And a bouncing ball, foul. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. Runner back standing. Wiggins leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. The 1-1. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that's a fair ball heading out toward the 320 sign in right. Wiggins rounds third and is digging for the plate. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game. Pirates leave 1. Still no score. So here's the cleanup hitter, Ernie Banks. He went deep in the contest last night. First delivery to him on the way. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Banks, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Hey, this guy has been an absolute solid player his entire big league career, and I expect him to have a ton of suitors come this offseason.
Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see two different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
Wiggins is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
The right fielder, number 10, Andre Dawson.
Digging in now, Andre Dawson. He's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Popped him up. Wiggins will put this one away, and his side is retired. Cubs are down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Up next for the Buccos, Christopher Wiggins. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play.
Wiggins.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a swing and a miss at a ball in the dirt.
Hey, when I see a swing like that, this guy made up his mind before that pitcher even came set. He was pulling the trigger no matter what.
Lifted into the air to shallow center. Coming in is Pollock. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively.
Edwards.
And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, Dero, you have to love that if you're a hitter. You get ahead in the count 2-0. You get a fastball right down the middle, and he sure knew what to do with it.
Are you kidding me? You fight tooth and nail to get into count leverage at bats. 2-0, 3-1, 1-0 to buy yourself that fastball middle cut, and he didn't miss it.
Now a snap throw to first, just keeping him close. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Arnold, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. On the ground is short. This could be 2. Banks has it, and he is in there.
You know, Dero, sometimes one of your best friends are your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second, and guess what? He bought his battery, made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought him a knock. You know what else he's going to buy him? He's going to buy him dinner on the road at some point, because that's some significant hustle right there. It was a nice play. The internal clock of the defender thought he still had a chance at second. Wasn't meant to be.
First offering on its way. And that one just missed outside. With runners in scoring position this season, Wiggins has proven to be one of the best hitting pitchers around. Get this, his average up over 300.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
The 2-1. Oh, and it's tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3 on a nice dig at first, and the inning is over. One left for Pittsburgh. We'll move to the third with no score. The next, David Peralta. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Here comes the first pitch. There's a strike.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
Bouncer to the left side. Wiggins right there. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting 8th, catcher, Miguel Montero.
Standing in, Miguel Montero, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Brummett ranging back to the track, to the wall, into the bushes, and gone. Miguel Montero, a solo home run. Third home run for him on the year, and the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
Only the first hit of the night, but it was a big one. He absolutely punished that mistake, and you have to wonder if that will open the floodgates a little.
Batting 9th.
Into the box now, Mike Minor.
Mike Minor.
No balls and 1 strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit up. The 1-1. Bouncer up the middle. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So the lineup card turns over with 1 away following the base hit out of the pitcher's spot.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
In now, A.J. Pollard. Ground, and that is off the first base bag. And that's through for a hit. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often.
Hey, Dan, as a former pitcher, that knock just took him to a 12-game hit streak. Is that in the packet when you're looking over the lineup?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, D-Row. You go into a pitcher's meeting, and they'll make him fully aware of who's hot and who's not. And trust me, they knew that he had an 11-game hitting streak. And after that knock, it's an even dozen.
Standing in now, Ryan Sandberg. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And that gets over the wall now, but both runners will score anyway.
First baseman number 44.
There's an interesting play right there. Base open. They elect to pitch to him. And what does he do? He hits a ground rule double, which forces the run from second and third to come in to score.
Stepping in now, Anthony Rizzo, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Now the 0-1. Skied into very shallow right. Wiggins has a play. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The batter, shortstop, Ernie Banks.
Striding in once again, Ernie Banks. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First offering on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Takes a knee-high fastball.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing, and he gets under this one as it's hit in the air to shallow center. Wiggins is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Cubs 3 and the Pirates nothing. Leading off the inning, Randy Armstrong, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Randy Wiggins will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 15, Randy Wiggins.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Now the pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think...
Oh, meanwhile, how about that for a play? Laying out to take away a hit.
That ball wasn't actually smoked. More of a soft line drive, but a nice diving catch by the infielder right there, showing a lot of range.
Into the box, Brian Brummett. He swings and grounds it to short. Gloved by Banks. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Owen Christian.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Owen Christian. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Lifted in the air out towards left center. On the move is Pollard. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Pirates. Still down 3-0. Jamie Fletcher answers the call from the pen here in the fourth, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Fletcher.
Digging in to try it again, Chris Bryant. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Third baseman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Bryant.
Fouled away. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Bryant comes in at 6'3" tall and bats from both sides of the plate. This is his second year as a major leaguer. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
That's great recognition right there on the part of the hitter. Not many guys lay off that one. That was a classic strikeout pitch to 0-2. Good changeup with some depth.
The 1-2. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
The 2-2. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Line towards center field. Brummett is right there, one down.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
In now, Andre Dawson. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. Here comes the 0-1. A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike. The 0-2 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, left fielder, David Peralta.
Digging in for his second at-bat, David Peralta. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First offering on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Line drive to left. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. Some success with 2 away, and the top of the fourth is still alive.
Now batting, catcher, Miguel Montero.
So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and stepping in now is the catcher, Miguel Montero. Montero waits. Now the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Oh and 1. Here it comes. Fastball that just misses inside. One and 1. Here it is. Hard on the ground towards short. Reined in. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Cubs. But they lead it 3-0. Leading off the inning, Fred Wiggins. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Fielder, Fred Wiggins.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Missed with a slider.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
The 1-1. Misses, ball 2.
1 strike.
Now the 2-1. Line toward right center. Pollock is there, and he has it for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Into the box now, Tyler Wiggins. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Foul.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
I think he kind of trained the hitter's eyes in that at bat. What I mean is you'll find the first 3 pitches are all down around the knee. So as a hitter, he's probably looking down there again, and that's the perfect time to raise his sights and make a good pitch up.
Standing in now, Christopher Wiggins. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. They trail it here 3-0. Ready for another chance? Mike Minor will start off the 5th in this one.
Number 36, Mike Minor.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Inside with the fastball. It's 1-0. Here's the 1-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball. Now the 2-1 pitch is in off the plate.
Well, that's ball 3, and the Cubs right now, they're looking for base runners. Hey, they'd love to get a leadoff walk.
The 3-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Swing and a little blooper to center. Brummett moving in, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
When you've got the pitcher leading off an inning, you have to feel pretty confident about getting the first out without much problems. But the pitcher with a bat in his hands had other ideas. Put some solid wood on it and found himself on second with a leadoff double.
Digging in and looking for more, A.J. Pollock. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. First delivery to him on the way. Skied into straightaway right. Wiggins is over. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
Up next for the Cubs, second baseman, Ryan Sandberg.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Ryan Sandberg. He drove in 2 with a double in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Here's the 0-1. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most guys' fastballs. It's going to be a long game.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
And he fouls this one off.
Great job right there, scrambling a nasty breaking ball off the plate.
High in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Brummett makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And the run will cross on the sac fly and make it a 4-0 game.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Digging in once again, Anthony Rizzo. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. This is hit the other way out toward left field. In there, a base hit. So with that, the top of the fifth is still alive. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But, hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Into the box, Ernie Banks. And he'll take a look at ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Fouled off. The 1-2. Hit hard up the middle. And that's through for a hit. Rizzo is on his way home. And he's safe at the plate as they push the lead to 5 now.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up the chute again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Now, that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, Dero. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job and a run batted in.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Hit out towards second. Played on the backhand. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. Cubs lead it 5-0. Coming to the plate now, Edward Arnold. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Now a swing and a deep drive to left. Gone! Solo shot here to left. 4th home run for him on the season. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1.
still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
First baseman, number
In now,
19.
Bart Wiggins.
Bart Wiggins.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses. Three and 0 now.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
That one's in there. 3-1. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He's around first, heading for 2. Arms pumping, he's hustling for third. The relay, but he is in there with a triple.
And that's his second triple of the season. For some hitters, that's a career. Good swing and great hustle to pick up the 3-bagger.
Striding in, Curtis Wiggins. He's set, and the pitch. There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. 0-1 count. Here it comes. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. The 1-2 pitch. Back to the mound, and they may have him hung up here. Tag from Montero. They got him at the plate.
He's trying his hardest to help his guys get back in the game, but this time he had no shot. Applaud the hustle, but the decision was a costly one.
Stepping in now, Jamie Fletcher, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Now the 0-1. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. And that one just missed outside.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate.
Runners off for second. Wiggins leads off first with 1 away. Runner going a second time. Hit on the ground out for short. And there are 2 away now.
Center fielder, number 5, Brian.
Ready for another shot now. Brian Brummett. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ball 1. 1 run, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the run's going to score as they inch back a bit closer. It's now a 5-2 ball game.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Ready once again, Owen Christian trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. Popped him up. Bryant waits on it. And that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 5 innings complete. The Cubs are on top, 5-2. Ready for another chance. Andre Dawson. A pop out and a ground out for him to this point.
Number 10, Andre Dawson.
First pitch of the at-bat. A high fastball is in there.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, David Peralta.
Striding in once again, David Peralta. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes. A count of 1 ball, 1 strike to David Peralta. 5-2 is our score here in inning number 6. Swing and a liner, but foul. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Here now the 2-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Christian is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Miguel Montero.
Miguel Montero will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses, ball 1. Now a flare out to left center. Wiggins is there, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. And it remains 5-2. Leading off the inning, Fred Wiggins, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Fred Wiggins.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. High in the air out to center field. Pollock has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Tyler Wiggins.
Digging in once again, Tyler Wiggins. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. One out, nobody on. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
There to take it is Rizzo, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, left fielder, Christopher.
Digging
Wiggins.
in to try it again, Christopher Wiggins. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. Minor ready with a 1-2. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here. And when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys. And when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
And Rizzo able to make the catch, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Pirates, and the deficit remains 5-2. Back here in Pittsburgh, getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front. And before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Ready once again, Mike Minor, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one.
Minor.
He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
The 0-1 on its way. And it's 1-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1. But now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
1-2 now. The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Standing in now, A.J. Pollock, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit in the air to shallow center. Christian over to his right. 2 down.
Now batting.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Into the box now, Ryan Sandberg, and he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Brummett is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Cubs are down in order. They're still out in front, 5-2. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Edward Arnold. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a boop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Wind up and the 0-2 pitch. Stays alive, still 0-2.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Banks shading to his right. 1 out.
Now batting, first baseman, Bart Wiggins.
Digging in and looking for more, Bart Wiggins. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Hit out towards second. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
The batter, the shortstop, Curtis Wiggins.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Curtis Wiggins. First pitch on its way. And that misses inside, 1-0. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. 5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. And a slider stays outside and he falls behind 2-0. Minor has his target, 2-0 on its way. 2-1 to count. (3-1) the count to the Pirates shortstop.
You know, you don't always have to straight challenge a guy on a 3-2 count. With the 3-run lead, no one on base, this is the perfect situation to do it. No reason to nibble and possibly set up a big inning.
Dawson is camped under this one. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. They trail 5-2. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
First baseman number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Lifted in the air to right field. Christian moving to his left. Makes the play, 1 away.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
So in now for Chicago, Ernie Banks. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line to second where it's caught there for out number 2.
The batter, third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Ready for another shot now. Chris Bryant, as the switch hitter, will take his cuts left-handed here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
Elmer Christian enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
Elmer Christian.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. A 1 pitch on its way. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Christian has made a name for himself as a very effective reliever in his career, but he really doesn't fit the bill as a prototypical bullpen arm. So many guys bringing huge strikeout numbers these days. He isn't one of them.
No, he's not, Matty V, but what he does do, he does a great job of missing barrels of the bat. He changes speeds, moves the ball in, out.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Nothing doing here this half. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Cubbies are in front 5-2.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Chicago, number 12, R.D. Fortune.
Roberto Clemente will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. Set to deliver the 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now the payoff pitch home. Popped him up. Bryant in foul ground, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. The Cubs are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. He was great all night long. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Brian Brummett. From the stretch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer needing 3 runs in the 9th. That means game over.
2-0 now. Now the 2-0. Here's a ball popped straight up, but playable for Montero behind the plate. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Second baseman, Owen.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Owen Christian. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Fortune, a California-born ball player. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Grounded to third. Oh, it takes a nasty hop, and he's unable to haul it in.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Right fielder, Fred Wiggins.
Up next for the Buccos, Fred Wiggins. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Angel Marcus will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 30, Angel Vargas.
Both teams with 8 hits in this one. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. From the belt, kicks and deals. Line drive to center field, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Dan, if they're going to crack through, this has got to be the opportunity they've been looking for right here. They've had a ton of hits, a ton of people on base, but no one has been able to come up with that big knock.
Well, you know what, Gio, this pitcher's kind of worked around trouble the entire time so far. Another inning brewing right here. Let's see if they can't get a big hit here right here and bust through in this one.
And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. Long throw to third. No chance there. He'll make it to third safely.
Hey, Giro, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Christopher Wiggins. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
The 1-0 home. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. He's running. Pitch inside. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Vargas at third. Wiggins at second with 2 gone. And he takes ball 4. So now at least they're set up for the force at any base here with 2 away.
And this is the right move here. With first base open, take the bat out of this guy's hands every single time.
Joe Smith answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Edward Arnold will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. Looks at a sinker over the inside part of the plate.
Clearly, this is a tough situation to be on the mound, but the key here is minimizing. They're up by 2, so if he could find a way to get out of this bases-loaded jam by only giving up 1 run, that would be clutch.
Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. And it's fouled away. Montero is over to take a look. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
Gotta love a late rally, and listen to this crowd now. They are really into this.
Here's the payoff pitch. He spoils another one, and will do it again. Once again, a 3-2. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Wow, they went to the pen because they liked the matchup. And what does he do? He walks the first guy he faces to bring in a run. So much for that strategy. Makes you wonder if they'll turn to him again next time in this situation.
Now pitching for Chicago.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Bart Wiggins will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Lifted down the line in left. Peralta is after it, and they can't run it down. From the stretch. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Too high. 1-2.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
The 1-2. Still 1-2.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
And another foul ball. The next 1-2 pitch. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been, as they'll strand the bases loaded. This side is retired. So they wind up with 2 in the inning, but it could have been a lot worse as they leave the bases loaded. 9th inning coming up. It's the Cubs 5 and the Buccos 4. Angel Vargas will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field, number 30, Angel Vargas.
Bob Dixon enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Now to the plate, Andre Dawson. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Right fielder, number 10, Andre Dawson.
First pitch of the at-bat. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Now batting, left fielder, David Peralta.
Digging in, David Peralta. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Bounce to first. Wiggins scoops it up, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, catcher, Miguel Montero.
At the plate, Miguel Montero. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. Hit hard down the left field line, but this will be foul. The 0-1 pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Pulled toward right center field. Vargas has a play. And that's the 3rd out. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They hold on to a 5-4 lead. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Michael Burkhart takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
And batting in the 7th spot, number 8, Michael Burkhart. Now playing left field and batting in the 9th spot, number 3, Tyler.
Striding in to start the 9th, Curtis Wiggins, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Bottom of the 9th, the shortstop, Curtis.
First pitch
Wiggins.
On its way. Fouled away. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy. 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2. Ball 2.
2-2.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
And this is taken for ball 4. So just like that, the tying runs aboard to start the home half.
Well, there's only a 1-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
Christian Brummett come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
27, Christian Brummett.
Looking to bunt here, but he can't connect, and that's the first strike.
That's why you have to square early and give yourself a chance to really hone in on a strike zone. You can't attempt to bunt a pitch that's out of the zone. Have to find a way to take that one for a ball.
Now a bunt attempt here. And there's one down now.
Center fielder, number 5, Brian Brummett.
So striding forward now, Brian Brummett. He'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he fouls this one off. Wiggins, a runner at second with one away. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Hey, this is interesting right here. Got him down 0-2. He's been swinging the heck out of the bat. I thought they would pitch around him. He's going to have to button it up a little bit.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Here comes the first pitch. And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. Catch is made, and the Cubs have bounced back from losing the opener to take games 2 and 3 of this series as this one is over.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
This evening's game comes to an end 5-4, the final tally. Chicago led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Mike Minor takes the win on the mound, his second of the year. Randy Armstrong worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. Michael Burkhart wraps it up for the save, his 5th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa and the lefty Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 5 runs, 8.
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Happy Saturday morning to you. Here's the news and results from Friday. In the National League Central, Mike Minor grabbed his second win of the year, leading the Cubbies to a win over the Pirates 5-4. Joey Ramos got his second W of the season as the Reds took care of the Cardinals 3-2. Sonny Gray earned the win, his 4th this season, as Miami took down the Brewers 4-2. He is currently in the top 5 in the NL in wins. The Nationals sent 3 balls into the seats as they took down the visiting Braves 6-2. The Phillies totaled 11 hits as they got the best of the Dodgers at home 3-2. The San Diego Padres swatted 4 home runs in this one as they made it a laugher against the Diamondbacks 8-0. Eddie Butler collected win number 2 on the year, leading the Rockies to a win over the Giants 9-0. The Yankees had 12 hits as a team as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 5-2. The Blue Jays finished off a 3-game sweep as they beat the visiting Red Sox 11-6. The Metropolitans held their opponent to just 2 hits as they beat the O's in Baltimore 2-0. The White Sox pounded out 17 hits in this one as they cruised to the win against the Tigers 12-1. The Cleveland Indians racked up 11 hits as a team as they were winners over the visiting Rangers 7-6. Jason Vargas tossed a dominant